Alright, so we can't fish because of the weather, so we'll do a little bit of a test and review on the gear that I've bought so far. I started with a Euhomey 57 Euhomey 57 quart refrigerator, AC or DC. I was running that 100% on shore power, absolutely no problems. I decided that I needed to get something to keep it powered when I was out fishing during the day, and I bought this ECOFLOW 1000 watt battery generator, which is actually 500 watt of constant output with a 1000 watt surge. We're going to get things fired up. We're going to see how long this will charge my refrigerator freezer combo on the 12 volt charge. So I'll turn this on. I'm at 99%. We'll get that plugged in and hit the DC on. Okay. We do have power over here now. I have a 68 degree temperature cooler at this time. There's no point in testing it when it's down to temp. I generally like to keep it about 33 to 35, just above freezing. I'm just carrying drinks. So this will be a true test. Right now it is, using my wife's phone to, it is 12:05 Sunday, May the 12th. All right, so we use her phone as a base timer. Got this set down to, we're just going to do 35 degrees. It doesn't have anything in there, so I just filled up a room temperature water bottle. Put my plug in there, let it run. It's currently 70 degrees inside the cooler. It is on. I heard the compressor running. According to this, right now, the runtime would be 11 hours. We're outputting between 30 and 40 watts. Call it an average of 35. We'll see how it goes. We'll come back when we're cooled down to 35 degrees. All right, so 12:36. I believe it was 12:04 when we started, so half an hour. We're down to 35 degrees. All right, and then as you can see, since it doesn't have a load on it right now, we still have 99 hours left. It only dropped it down to 94%. I would feel pretty confident that I could fish all day on this thing. Oops, I'm hitting buttons. That I could fish all day with this in my van. We're out in the garage with the garage door wide open. It's mid-70s, raining, high humidity, and like I said, there was no load. So what I'm gonna do now for the next test is I'm gonna go ahead and drop it down to say 10 degrees, and I want to see how long from 12:37 it'll take it to get to actual freezer. So there we go. We've got the load back on. We're back up and running. While I was watching it, the most that we hit was about 50 watts. It's saying 10 hours. That's with the compressor drawing. We'll see how long it takes it to get down to freezing temperatures. And then from there, we'll see how long it takes it to actually freeze our half full gallon of water. Alright, it is 1:29. We're down to 10 degrees. Compressor is satisfied. Took us down to 84% battery. Still saying we got 99 hours. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pump her down. I don't know what the lowest it'll let me go. -4. So we're going to go down to the max setting for freezer. We're going to let this run. Side note, if you're roughing it and you don't have shore power and you're running this thing at night, you're also going to want to run some fans. The 12-volt fans, DC fans, these are actually 5 volts, but they're DC fans. They're a heck of a lot more efficient than your AC fans. So we're going to turn them on just to kind of stress out the battery as much as we can. We'll leave them running, which we're not even hitting 50 watts yet with that output. So we'll run our 2 fans. Let's say you were sleeping in your tent, or me in my van, with this thing running in the freezer mode, and we'll see if it actually hits the -4 degrees, and then how much battery we got, battery life remaining at that estimated. Alright, 4:54, basically 4 hours and 50 minutes. We're at -4. We are at 70 hours remaining because it's in idle right now. The only thing drawing is the 2 DC fans that I got hooked up. It's like 70 hours of remaining life, but 70 hours of runtime at 50% life. So I feel pretty confident that this could make it through the weekend, especially at my settings. I don't know, it would depend on what your needs are, if you have shore power or not. I'm going to crank this sucker up to where I normally, you know what I haven't checked? Let's check our water. It definitely has ice in there. It's a chunk of ice, but it's not frozen through. But I'll take it. So, thumbs up for the EcoFlow River Max light duty stuff. You're not going to be able to charge your trolling motor batteries or your fish finder batteries, but as far as running the fan all night, keeping your drinks and your food good through the weekend of camping, give thumb and a half up.